Good morning, everybody. My name's Jimmy Lee. I attend the church. I play in the worship band, but I have a story that I'd like to share with you. I didn't get here by accident. I was raised, from the time I was born, I was raised in a Christian home, and I was raised by a very strict pastor. Very old school, very legalistic kind of thing. Your hair had to not touch your ears and that kind of stuff. So I went through my entire teenage years through that. After that was over, once I moved out of my house, and I just decided, wait a minute, I don't know if I believe everything they believe. So that's kind of where I ended up. And then I found this church. I enjoyed what they did. I immediately just kind of pulled in with the pastor and was like, well, I really think this could be a church home. Let's fast forward a few years, and whether it be the politics of the church or different things, it split. And when it did, and the pastor ended up leaving, I was just obliterated when it came to church. And I basically felt I had put my time in and this was good enough. So I went on living my life just ever how I wanted to. About 15 years went by before I even stepped foot in a church. I was not at all interested in anything about any church whatsoever. And I play music out in the area. One of the days that I was playing at a particular winery, I had met Christy from our church and her entire family, and they would come on a regular basis and invite me to church. And don't do church, sorry. And it went on for a long time. And then this gentleman from California came, and it ended up being Daryl Marini. He brought another fella, and that's Bill Bunning. But during the set, a lot of times if I felt led to, I would play a Christian song. And that particular day, I just felt something laid on my heart to play a song by Casting Crowns. And after it was over, Handsome Bill comes up to me and got tears running down his face, and he says, I don't know anything about you. God used you just then, and I want to tell you how much I appreciate that. Move on a little bit farther. Daryl invites me to come. He goes, hey man, you want to play a gig together? And I went, yeah, of course I do. He said, well, we're going to do a small set for the youth at the church. And there's that church word again. And I thought, you know what? Daryl's my buddy. I can do anything one time. And that's when I met Pastor Scott. And then the first Sunday that I ever came just to sit and listen, I walked in the door and the worship music just came over me. And I'll never forget leaving and walking out the door, trying to get to my vehicle without crying, because I felt like I have been church hurt so bad. There is no way I'm going to find a church that deals with that. What I have found at Restoration Fellowship was, this is the home of the church hurt, and I've never been able to say that in my life. So I'm grateful for Restoration Fellowship Church.